everyone, mabuhay! I am Colleen Armelida, and today we're going to talk about the first mass in 1872 Cavite Mutiny, summary of Jose Montero y Vidal's account. Jose Montero y Vidal was a Spanish writer who, in 1895, wrote about the 1872 Cavite Mutiny, a rebellion in the Philippines against Spanish rule. His book, Historia General de Filipinas, was a very one-sided. He supported Spain and tried to justify the harsh punishment that followed the mutiny. Montero said that the mutiny was not just a small protest, but a big, planned plot to overthrow Spain. He blamed it on liberal reform by Governor Carlos Maria de la Torre, 1869 to 1871, which he claimed made a Filipino more bold and anti-Spanish. When a conservative governor, Rafael, took over in 1871, tension grew. The immediate cause was the end of tax breaks for workers at the Cavite arsenal. But Montero said this was just an excuse for a long-planned revolution. He claimed Filipino intellectuals and priests like Mariana Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, called Cambursa, has been plotting independence for years. Inspired by ideas from Spain, 1868 Revolution, democratic books, and American anti-colonial message. According to Montero, the plot was led by Gomburza, Lawyer Antonio Maria Regidor, and scholar Joaquin Pardo de Tavera. They met in secret, and Gomez was the brain of the movement because he was rich and influential. Spain acted quickly. Governor Izquierdo sent troops, and by January 22, the mutiny was over. Most rivers were killed or captured. The trials were fast and unfair, but Montero said prisoners confessed that Cambursa and others were involved. On February 17, 1872, Cambursa and Francisco Sualda, a supposed informer, were executed by the rote, a shocking device, in Bagong Bayan. Others were jailed, exiled, or disbarred. Izquierdo replaced native soldiers with Spanish ones, which Montero thought was needed to keep control. Montero's story is not accurate. Historian T.H. Pardo de Tavera said he twisted the facts to make Filipino look like a traitor. The mutiny was actually a small local protest by angry workers, not a national revolution. There was no proof Cambursa as involved. They were targeted because they wanted more power for native priests instead of Spanish friars, which threatened the friars' influence. It matters. Even though it's raw, Montero's account is important. It shows how Spain justified it cruelly and used propaganda to stay in control. The execution of Cambursa made Filipinos angrier and inspired nationalists like Jose Rizal and Andres Bonifacio. Today, historians see that 1872 mutiny as a turning point, when Filipinos started organizing a fight Spanish rule. In short, Montero's story is a product of its time, reflecting Spanish fears and prejudice. To understand the mutiny, we need to read it with other perspectives, like those of Filipino historians. The mutiny was not a treasonous act, but a sign of deep anger at colonial oppression, and its legacy still shape Filipino identity today.